Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's your boy CilverKidWorld right here on YouTube. I've been out all day, and my leg has been tearing me apart. All right, so I do want to go ahead and get to bed, but I did promise y'all my thoughts on the new Sonic games, and I'm gonna go ahead and fulfill my promise before I go to bed, and so I can sleep on this leg. And I got a funeral to go to in Belgrade tomorrow, so let's not waste any time. Let's get at it. So my thoughts on Sonic Mania. What do I think about that game? I actually think that it's a cool nod back to Sonic's classic roots, and I think that's a great game to give people. Like you always hear people saying, like, "Hey, look, this is the better games. Like Sonic 1, 2, and 3 are the better games." People are praising games like Sonic Advance, Sonic Rush, and surprisingly Sonic 4 because they all play the same, play like in that style. So I think it's kind of cool that Sega is giving the game to somebody who knows the classic Sonic roots, so they can revise it for the modern day era with the throwback graphics, which is okay. So far, my major complaint about Sonic Mania is two things. One, being a Nintendo fan, of course I would like to play it on the Wii U. It makes no sense not to release it on a Nintendo console because a lot of people on Nintendo really do like the classic Sonic games. That's complaint number one. Number two, and I heard this about 4 or 5 times already. People say the game looked like a Sonic fan game, like a little hack game, and I gotta agree. After watching so many of those games and listening to the soundtracks that people have composed for those games, it does. It literally looks like a fan game. But we know that Sega is putting it in trust of Christian Whitehead and Cannon Head Games, I think it is, and another indie developer. But so far, I've been jamming out to Studiopolis all day, even at the gym today. I was jamming out to that song. So far, I can already tell that I'm gonna like this game a lot. However, I do not plan to pick it up on the other systems. I do plan to pick it up on PC. That's right. I plan to pick up Sonic Mania on PC. But if things fall into place and I do get this new job I'm hoping for, that'll help me flourish my channel a little bit. Um, if things go all the way and I get my internet and my stuff sold and back, I will do a live stream using the PS4. I get the PS4 copy just for the live stream. Personally, I don't play Sonic games on on Sony consoles, to be exact. I feel like they're more Microsoft and Nintendo oriented games. That's just my opinion. Don't get me wrong. So enough about Sonic Mania. Let's get on to Sonic Project 17 because the biggest complaint that I have about that game is Classic Sonic. Why is Classic Sonic here? Look, that's my biggest complaint. If you're going to go back to the generation styles and Sonic Color styles, and if you can arguably Unleash style as well, then that's great. But I feel like that Sega is putting too much emphasis on classic Sonic for the anniversary. Now I do know that they are focusing on the anniversary of Sonic around classic Sonic. Um, but here's what I thought there was gonna be a plan though, because the second time we saw the Sonic logo for the anniversary, we saw classic Sonic, Mario Sonic, and I don't know why the hell he's there, but Boom Sonic. Um, so we already know about Sonic Fire and Ice, the Boom game for 3DS, the new game, which is arguably classic Sonic and Mario Sonic, and we do got the not Mario Sonic, classic Sonic game. So yeah, and I'm kind of happy that Sonic Project 17 is like coming to the NX. Like I said, I play Sonic games on Microsoft and Nintendo consoles, not Sony consoles, because I feel that you know they're more oriented on those consoles, and I feel like Sony is this like that Crash Bandicoot, not Sonic and not that Sonic group, but that Crash Bandicoot group. That's why I feel that. But let me go ahead and finish off what I gotta say about Sonic Project before I go to bed. I know I'm getting off topic, but the thing is about this game is not too much was said, and I think that Sega should have like given a little bit more information than the teaser, because a lot of people are already scared that this is Generation 2, this is a sequel to Sonic 06. Look, I was surprised to see that Eggman took over the world and Sonic was pissed. I was surprised to see that from a Sonic game. I said I knew one day he was going to do it. I was surprised to see that. But then Classic Sonic came out of nowhere, and I was like, what? Why are you here? Your time is up. You got your game already. Let Modern Sonic have his while Boom Sonic got his. Why are you here? But who knows? We don't know much about the game. We don't know how the gameplay is going to flow. I got to agree with Achara 5. He said that if it's the Generations move, like new stages, but we got Classic Sonic for Act 1, Mario Sonic for Act 2, what else? It'll be a great idea. I agree, it could be a great idea, but again, why is he here? If you're gonna say even heroes need help, you would expect like Tails, Amy, Knuckles, hell, even Shadow the Hedgehog or Rouge the Bat to come out somewhere. But no, we got Classic Sonic. Yeah. Anywho, that's my thoughts on the games. Personally, I am happy to see these games, and I am glad that they are coming next year. I'm glad that Sega's putting a lot of work into the modern Sonic game, and spring 2017 for the Sonic Mania game, I will be enjoying that game, because so far I am a huge fan of Christian Whitehead's work. I played the hell out of the Sonic CD game on my phone a lot, and I'm planning to get it on consoles along with the other two games as well. So yeah, so those are my thoughts on the Sonic games and the anniversary. My thoughts on the stream will come very late tomorrow night, because I got a lot of things to say about that stream, and I'm pretty sure that you want to stick around and talk about that stream. So let me go ahead and get this leg to rest before it kills me almost. And I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon. God bless.